Hey, and welcome to our first attempt at a battle report here from Fanatics and Dothan. We're going to be playing 1,500 points, and you guys do not have to be quiet over here. Don't worry about it. We'll take the sound out. There's a lot of people around, so we're sorry about that, but this is a real game store, and we're showing you how real gamers play, so that's just the way it is. Alright, let's see. This is the table we're going to be playing on. Try not to make you seasick. Right there, I have my troops laid out, and we're going to go over the troops. Dan Andrews is here with me. He's going to play me and beat me because I am a noob, and he is not. But we're going to have fun, and we're going to show you new guys how to play the game. You see some of my models are painted, some of my models are not painted, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to have them all painted at once, and that's what we're trying to show you. You can get into this hobby. It might cost you a little money up front, but when you get all your stuff, you're done, and you can just play and have fun with your friends or new people. It's a great thing. Alright, we'll be right back showing you our armies. Alright, this is the army that I am going to be playing. We are Crimson Axes, which is a sub-chapter of the Imperial Fists chapter, but it was extinct, so I use that one because, hey, I can make them do anything I want, any color I want, any history I want. Alright, I'm starting off with two tactical squads here. You'll notice Sergeant Rock, his name. He is a veteran sergeant in that tactical squad. They have a flamethrower and a missile launcher. Over here, Gaius, his squad is exactly the same. In the back here, we have the Assault Terminators. All are as modeled. The Librarian has a Combi Melta and a Force Axe. The rest of them have the Thunderhammer and Shield combination. Over here, not well painted yet, is my Reclusium Command Squad. It includes the Razorback. It is per the data slate, so these guys are all different weapons. There's a Melta, a Plasma, a Champion over there with the Power Sword and Combat Shield, Apothecary, and the Chaplain is in Terminator armor with a Storm Bolter, so they will not be inside the Razorback. The Razorback will be providing fire support, and as you can see, it has twin-link glass cannons. It does have the 100 kilo missile launcher on it, and the Dozer Blade on the front as well, as modeled. We also have a Dreadnought. He has twin-link glass cannons, heavy flamer, and close combat weapon. And finally, I have a Storm Raven gunship as modeled, twin multi-melta in the front. Excuse me. We have the twin-linked autocannon, or sorry, las cannon on top. I have the hurricane bolters. I paid the points for it, but I'm still modeling it, as you can see. Want to magnetize those so they're not on yet, but we will be playing with those. Alright, that's my force. We're going to go to Dan's in a second.
Hello, this is Dan Andrews. This is my Imperial Guard army. I'm playing with the Pask, Knight Commander Pask, as within an executioner as my warlord. He has a las cannon, 2 heavy bolters, and the illustrious 20-shot executioner. And we also have in his squad, we have I forgot the name. It's the tank with the Strength 6 AP4 ignores cover cannon and a las cannon. This is my second HQ. That is a company command with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Melta guns. And a naval officer, so I can make sure I get +1 to my reserve rolls.
I'll be in trouble.
Yes, and they come in a vendetta.
Oh no.
And with 3 twin-link las cannons.
Oh my gosh.
I have 2 of those. The platoon command is in the other one. They have 2 plasma guns. Speaking of the platoon, we have 3 platoon infantry squads. They have the Primaris Psyker and a Ministorum Priest to make them fearless. And they also get to reroll hits in the first turn of close combat. I have 3 las cannons and 3 flamethrowers. I also have a veteran squad in a Chimera with 2 heavy bolters and 2 plasma guns.
Alright, this is Dan's force.
And I also have, sneaking over there in the back,
It's like
a
some
basilisk.
artillery piece, yes.
Artillery, yes.
Anybody who's watched my channel has seen me use those on the Armageddon video game to much
It also
much
has
depth.
a heavy bolter, but who cares? It's got a big cannon on it.
Yeah, we remember that's the steel ring of death we had there. Alright, and I think Dan told me he was looking to sell this army at some point.
Eventually. I have several more pieces.
So anyone in the local Dothan area, you know, if I'll zoom in on one of these guys and try not to get the too blurry. There we go. Got it. Look at that. So yeah, well painted, nice army, and you're gonna see them play against me, and it's probably gonna be the end of the Space Marines from the Crimson Axes, but the Apothecary will put the pieces back together and we'll be back for the next battle. Alright, we'll be right back when we're set up. Well no, we're gonna film the rolling of who gets what table side and all that stuff, and we'll film that for you. We'll be right back for that.
Today we're playing Tactical Escalation, and our turn number is the number of cards that we get per turn. So turn 1, we only get 1 card. Turn 2, 2 cards, and so on. And we're going to roll to see who gets to choose which deployment zone that we're going to set up our forces in.
Yep, here's our board again. And we got all the books, and here's the mess that we're trying to keep away from you on the outskirts. You know how that is if you do play the game. And this is what we're going to do. Maelstrom of War, Tactical Escalation. We're going to roll off now. I'm going to try not to jitter you guys as I grab my dice and everything, so hold on a second. Alright, roll-offs. Okay. What's this one for?
Rolling for who gets to choose deployment zones.
Alright. Let me zoom in here and let's see if we can get these dice numbers here. Okay, he got a 6. I got a 6.
Try that again.
3 to 2.
Just beat me.
So, let me
Which
see.
side do you want? It's a long ways, so from here back.
Alright, let's look at the map here, guys. You see, or the board. We got this. None of us has paid for this. So this is just cover. We haven't paid for that over there. That's just cover. That's my Mountain Dew. Everybody knows you need one of those. I think I'm going to take that side of the board over there. Yep, and Dan will get this side. So, our next rolls.
Choosing, well, who gets to deploy first and go first?
Alright, who goes first to deploy? Looks like Dan gets to choose.
I will choose to deploy.
That was a 4 for Dan and a 3 for me, if you see that. He's going to deploy second. Okay. I'm going to set up my forces, and we'll be right back to show you guys the board. Alright, we're back. These are our reserves. We have a little bit of space here. There's lots of other people playing, so my Storm Raven is in reserve with the Assault Terminator Squad and my HQ, which is the Librarian. And he has his 2 flyers with their troops in them, in reserve.
This is an HQ choice, and this is a troop choice.
Yep.
This is the company command with 4 melta guns, and this is the platoon command with the 2 plasma guns. These veterans are in that Chimera over there.
Alright, and we're going to go to the table and show you where those veterans are. They are hiding right back here. They're fearful of the Space Marines. Actually, it's probably the other way. There's a lot of fire. Let's look at the table here. There is a lot of guns pointed towards these Space Marines, alright? They're here, and his artillery is tucked right up in here. I, on the other hand, I'm on this side of the board. I'm going to try to go over here without making you guys seasick. Got these guys marching up. They are trying to get this objective right down there, if you can see it. The objectives are 1. These are not the numbers. This is objective.
This is objective 3. That's
3.
objective 4.
Okay, there's 2 3s in that building.
4 underneath
is right here.
Sorry, that's 2 underneath.
1 is there.
And this is objective 6 behind the building here.
5 in the middle. The artillery piece is on this objective here. This is objective 6. And then we have 1. Oh, let me see if I can show you right under there.
Objective 2.
Right there, objective 2. Alright. We have our turn counter sitting up here. We will move it if it gets in the way of any of the troops. Some things we got to go over. I have the psychic powers. I got the Primaris power because I rolled all my powers on the Pyromancy. It's a little washing out. I'll just tell you guys, it's Flame Breath, Molten Beam, and Fiery Form. And Dan got
Forewarning.
Forewarning.
Invulnerable save for that whole giant squad. Scryer's Gaze. And Prescience.
Prescience. Awesome.
Big one.
And we're going to use the cards here to get our tactical objectives. And we will be right back after movement on turn 1 for Space Marines, unless Dan steals the initiative, which he's going to roll for 1 second right here. Get the box.
Tell me.
Get the box.
Where's my dice?
You can use one of mine if you want.
Here they are.
Oh, there's Dan, guys. I'm going to use this opportunity.
No.
A 1. He did
Maybe
not.
in Australia.
Yeah. In China, he took it away from us, but not here. Alright, we'll be right back after movement in turn 1 Space Marines. Alright, we're back, and this is the objective I pulled, Hungry for Glory. Not really going to help me on the first turn. Dan agrees. Dan thinks that I'm going to probably have to discard that, and he's probably right. Here's the movement. These guys moved up. I was trying to get that missile launcher Tycho into line of sight. Couldn't see those tanks. We moved our Dreadnought up so he could fire at Trask and take his head off. Task. We wanted to see a headless Task. He doesn't have a removable magnetized head, which I think is an oversight on Dan's part.
He is removable himself, however.
Yeah, but his headless body, that would be perfect. This missile launcher is barely within range of these tanks here, or the one tank. And we had to challenge, Dan issued a challenge for me to move this Razorback down the road and make it to the other side. So it's a game for fun, so this is what we're going to attempt to do. This is what we're going for.
You get a victory point for that.
Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can get a Razorback down the road by itself. All right, we're going to do some shooting. We will come back to you if something awesome happens, like somebody takes a bolt pistol and destroys an artillery piece or some crazy stuff like that. You know how it goes. I don't think that's going to happen turn one, but we will show you the results of the firing phase. All right, we'll be right back. All right, it doesn't look like a whole lot happened, but look over here. We actually managed to destroy a useless weapon on the side, and we got a whole point at least. Eh? We penetrated. It wasn't an explosion. That would have been awesome. Blowing things up, 2 tanks, all the men, destroy half his army in one shot, but it didn't. And the person who did that is our yet unnamed Dreadnought. Got to get a name for him. We're going to have a great name for him. The pilot of the Storm Raven, he does now have a name. His name is Angelus Mortis. Anybody who knows Latin, that's Angel of Death, appropriate name for a Storm Raven pilot. All right. Dan is going to do his turn. We're going to move the turn marker to bottom of turn 1, and we'll show you his movement phase. All right, Dan?
I don't do movement phases.
Yeah. Gun line. Hold still. Artillery coming in. Everybody duck and cover. All right. We'll talk to you later. And mark. Okay, so if you remember, this vehicle was...
Oh, your dangerous train check here.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that right there. He rolled a 3. Good. Good. All right, so this vehicle is tucked in here. He's moving flat out, so we just went ahead and did that. Move it. We don't care. And, hey, we sent him into hiding. He's hiding. He's a little worried, but he did move another las cannon up who's going to snap fire at our poor Dreadnought. So everybody, cross your fingers. Dreadnought is going to dance. He's going to do the dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies and dodge all las cannon shots against him and artillery. All right, we're going to move on to the shooting phase and let you guys know what happens when we get there. Oh, Psychic. You have Psychic.
I have a Psychic
Maybe he has
phase.
a Psyker on board. My Psyker is off the board, so that's why I didn't have a Psychic phase, in case anyone was like, oh, you missed a Psychic phase. No, we did not. All right, we'll be back.
Also, my mission is useless too.
Oh yeah, he got blood and guts. Totally
Not really
useless.
my thing.
Totally useless. All right, we'll be back when we get the results of the Psychic phase. Or what's your Psychic phase?
Pretty much, I'm going to make these guys twin links. So
Let's just roll it. We'll just film it. We're going to film a phase here, guys.
all right, here's the Psychic phase. I've got a 3, so that means I have a total of 5 dice.
That's mine.
You have 3 dice to attempt to stop me. I'm going to need 2 successes.
All right.
So here's 4 pluses. I've got 3 4 pluses. If you can roll 3 6s, you can stop me.
And I got 3 dice. So here we go, guys. It's just 1. All right, so he gets it.
Twin linked.
All right, we'll be back after the shooting phase. All right, here is basically what happened. We had a shot over here from the las cannons. They had some pretty poor marksmanship. I think they were just a little afraid because we decided what this battle was about is my guys are saying these guys are traitors, and these guys are saying my guys are traitors. And we know what happens to traitors, so everybody's a little bit nervous. So if they miss a few shots, give them a break, guys. Bad things are going to happen if they lose this battle. But they shot over here and bounced off his armor. Bing! And he was like, whoa, okay, gotta get into cover. Also, we had some artillery, and it landed, to show you, right there. Look at that. Oh, he almost got me. That would have sucked. But we managed not to have that horrible thing happen to our squad. And I know you're asking, hey, how come your command squad is not inside the Razorback? Well, look at my chaplain. Yep, Terminator armor. He can't fit inside a Razorback. So that's why they're not. He's just support. All right, that is actually the end of Dan's turn. So we are going to
Actually, this fired too and missed the Razorback as
Oh
well.
yeah, he did. He missed the Razorback. He did not actually contact with it. There was no damage of any kind. So we're going to go move this little counter to the top of turn 2, which is Space Marines. Turn 2, and we're going to do a roll. Let me grab a die.
Reserve rolls.
This is a reserve roll for the Storm Raven, and 3+. You guys can see I got a 6. All right, I'm going to bring in the Storm Raven, and we are going to figure out where everything is, and we'll be right back with you. All right, Space Marines, turn 2, movement phase. We moved up. Everybody's moving up. These guys are coming up. We're going to try to run across this road here. These guys are coming out of the building. They didn't have enough to totally get out. Dreadnought, he's a Dreadnought. He's a hero of the Space Marines. He's not afraid of 16 bazillion las guns. What is that? These are traitors, and they need to be dealt with. Storm Raven came on, zoomed on. Hurricane bolters are loading up. Big loud ka-chik. I think the guard are a little worried.
It depends on whether I can get my reserve roll.
Yeah, his reserve roll. Remember, look what we got over there. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button, but we got the flyers. So that's his reserve roll. But here's the Storm Raven. Remember, it does have the Hurricane bolters, but I am in the midst of putting this together, and that's okay, guys. It's okay. Play your game. Don't have to sit there and have like a awesomely painted army for your first thing. No one cares.
But we do reserve the right to mock you while you have unpainted models on the table.
That's fine. And remember, come down to Dothan Fanatics down here. They have a Facebook, Dothan Fanatics Warhammer 40K Facebook. Go ahead and join, and come down and join us here if you're in the tri-state area, right? Just beware on days that Mr. Doofensmarts is trying to destroy everything. Other than that, we're good. All right, we'll show you what happens after shooting phase. Be right back. All right, little look here. We had some hits over here. This tank is stunned with 2 hull points gone. That was a combination. No, that was all from the Storm Raven here. Storm Raven knocked a couple guys over there. Nothing big deal on that one. And then we had a little run move. The Cruising Command Squad, they only moved 2 inches on the run, which is horrible. And look at these 2 cards that I pulled. Secure Objective 4, Secure Objective 4, and what's that right there? Objective 4. I got lucky with that one. Everybody else missed. I guess he was a little shaken over there from all that fire coming in at him. And everybody cross your fingers and hope Dan does not get his roll for his reserve roll.
I have a character, he gives me a +1 to my reserve roll, so on a 2+. They come on.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Is that,
Oh yes, that was for the company, this is
and back.
platoon.
These are
Also-
Dan's 2 reserve rolls. He got both of them. That means this airspace right here that was clear is not going to be. Alright, we'll be right back with Dan's turn to see what happens. Alright, hopefully this isn't too jumpy, yes, jumping in and out, but we want to try it this way the first time and see how it goes. As you can see, the Imperial Guard's Air Force just dropped right in, screaming towards the Storm Raven. It looks like the Storm Raven is going to take evasive action just to avoid crashing into these guys. Dan here, he grabbed the objectives.
I tried, I failed. I need to run.
He tried to grab the objective under here. His guys just couldn't move through cover enough to get down there. He needed 4, he only got 2. So he's going to try in the shooting phase to get run down there and get it. So we will come back. Oh, wait, one more thing. He is a little afraid of the assault terminators in there. And so he dropped his guys out right in there. They backed up a little bit just to get away. He kind of sealed that right there so we couldn't get in between there. And so we're just going to have to see what we do. All right, guys. We'll be back after Dan, right here, shoots us. Alright guys, you may notice that the flyer is no longer on its flyer stand. A few lucky hits over here. I tried to jink, totally failed, and crash and burn as a result. Lost a Terminator, but it was just a regular guy. We rolled for everybody, the librarian, and we rolled to see if it was a sergeant and did all that junk. Oh, you might notice in the corner, what happened here? Oof, last cannon blown right off. It's back there off the board somewhere, it just exploded out, but the Razorback is still going. It's got a hull point on it. We're going to mark that. We forgot to do that. We'll put that right up here. Lost a hull point and had a penetration. And we lost our melter gun guy. Oh, but the chaplain did take a hit. Actually, no, we have one other thing to do.
It bounced off.
Do we get a feel no pain off of that artillery?
Strength 9, so no.
No, we don't. Okay, no, so
It was
just making that.
annihilated.
So we're just making that, checking that, because we have the. He's still right here. See, the apothecary is still here. All right.
Discard objective 4. That's not going to work for me.
Yeah, he's discarding objective 4 because it is here. He did not manage to make the run move to get the objective that's under there. He rolled a 1, I believe, and so that didn't work out for him. We have the score. We haven't told the score. What's the score right now?
1
2.
zip, your favorite.
I got this twice, so that's 2, isn't it?
Oh, that's 2 zip.
2 zip, 2 zip. Yep, 2-0. Favor of the Space Marines. And we are moving.
Oh, I have first blood, so it's 2-1.
You did. Oh, yes, you did get first blood. Yes. That's right. He knocked the Storm Raven out. We forgot that. So yeah, guys. Sometimes things are going crazy. So what is this now?
It's going to be top of turn 3.
Top of turn 3. Top of turn 3. And it's Space Marines movement. Let's see what we can do to avenge our battle brothers and avenge the loss of Angelus Mortis, the pilot of the Storm Raven. We're not sure if he's dead or not. Maybe he crawled from the wreckage. We just don't know. The Servitor, we saw him blow out the cockpit. He's gone. But who cares? He's a Servitor. Alright. Be right back. Alright, guys. We did movement and psychic phase because I just have the one psyker. He manifested the fiery form on himself. And he tried to molten beam one of the flyers because it was the only thing close enough. But he didn't manifest that. So no big deal. This guy here, he's moving up, he's charging, that's all he can do. He's just going to crash into the ranks of the enemy, that's his goal. And you may have noticed no one else moved because I pulled the objective hold line. 3 of my units have to be within 12 inches of my table board edge. They are all at this point, so I'm going to get another point there unless something crazy happens, like my guys spontaneously combust. Spontaneously combust, there, that's the actual word. The Dreadnought is moving up down the road. Looks like we're just charging down the road towards the traitors who have just proved their treachery by taking down an Adeptus Astartes valuable piece of equipment right there. That's proof of treachery. Terminator Squad has just moved up out from the wreckage this way, and they've got a whole lot of invulnerable saves to make on their way across the board, so everybody cross your fingers for Librarian Nova. You know he can do it with a power axe. He can deflect bullets and cut them in half with that. You've seen it happen. Alright. Alright, we'll be back after the shooting phase. Talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, here's what happened. We did a run move up here. They went 3 inches, not much. Let me move this dice right here. Got dice all over the place. These dice right here represent pop and smoke. We are trying to get this Razorback across the board. It's just a little thing we're going to do. These guys all stayed where they do. We fired some crack missiles over here to no effect. No effect. But we did get the 1 point, so the score is now 3-1. The Dreadnought fired to no effect over here. And that was about it. It was a pretty boring shooting phase. We had a lot of shooting, but no effect on anything. So, hey, it is what it is. We did the best we could. Now it's time for the Imperial Guard traitors. And Dan says they're not.
You're the traitors.
There
are traitor Marine chapters.
Does that look like a truthful face? I agree. I agree, guys. Whatever you say. Yes or no, I agree. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Alright, we're back. We had the Flyers move up. Trying to get the Dreadnought there. He's also got some stuff over here. Getting even down on the Dreadnought. This guy is trying to take out some Space Marines. We all know that's a fruitless task. You can't kill Space Marines. They don't die. That's right. And one little guy, let's see if we can see him under here. He went down there to get that objective because Dan pulled secure objective 2, secure objective 6 right in here, and recon, which was already done. So the points are already going to be 3-2. And if he holds these objectives, unless something horrible happens, like
that would be 4-2. I got first blood.
His men blow up or anything like that, will be a problem.
We'll see what we can do.
Alright, so we're going to just go ahead and do the psychic phase right here on film with you guys. He's going to roll, and he's got,
Oh, yeah.
6 dice.
8 dice.
Yeah.
Well,
that's us for that.
So do you.
6 is for us, and that's good for us because we can deny the witch with those 6 dice,
I'm
hopefully.
going to swing every dice I have at prescience. No, if I do that, I'll probably roll too many 6s.
Alright.
So let's make it 5 dice.
For prescience?
Yes, I need 2 successes. I got two.
Two
Let's see if you can
successes.
stop.
We're gonna try 4 dice. Well, we gotta get 6s. Let's just roll them all. Let's stop pressing. This is bad. We don't want this. Oh, just the 1 6. Just the 1 6.
And just for insult to injury, I'm going to sling the last 3 dice at 4-1 to give myself a 4-up invulnerable save up here in case he does manage to get combat anytime soon.
And he made it with 2. So these guys have 4-up invulnerable, and he has prescience, which is rerolls, isn't that?
Twin link, yes. Basically,
Twin link, basically rerolls.
Right here.
Soul Scout has a 4-up invulnerable save and twin link. So they're like baby Terminators and baby Terminator armor. Not quite as tough, but you know, better than the average guardsman. All right, we'll be back with you guys when we perform Dan's shooting phase, which everybody cross your fingers.
Could last a while.
Those of you who want Dan to shoot good, great. Those of you who want Dan to miss everything, cross your fingers too. All right, let's go. Talk to you later. All right, guys, we want to bring you in the shooting phase because this unit here, they've taken out 1 Terminator with blast him, and he's laying down right there. We're just laying him down for a second. But what we wanted to bring you in on is what here. I want to see this guy right here, that gun on him. Look in Dan's hand.
That one gun fires 20 shots.
20 shots, and you know Terminators, you're eventually going to roll a 1. So we're just going to...
Also, I get to re-roll 1s to hit and to wound, and 6s will rend. It'll ignore their armor save. They have to take that 3-up invulnerable save.
All right, so here we go. What do we got?
We've got 2 1s, 3 1s so far.
3 1s.
The 2
1
misses.
3 6s in there for the hits.
And the rending only happens on the root to wound roll.
Okay,
so they missed 1 time.
Missed 1 time, so 19 hits. Let's see how many wounds he gets.
I need 2 strength 5, toughness 3, 3s to wound.
3s to wound. See some 1s and 2s. See some 6s though. Let's
I
pull
get to
this.
re-roll the 1s.
Let's pull the
As a preferred enemy.
6s out in a second here.
The 2s don't do anything.
Yeah, 2s are gone.
The 6s, you need an invulnerable save. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 invulnerable saves.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 regular armor saves. So 12 armor saves and 4 invulnerable saves.
Alright, we're going to do that and be right back with you guys, okay? We'll tell you what happens. Okay, turn of fortunes here, guys. Oh, look, Dreadnought cut down by the last cannon fire, running down the corridor, plus the flyer. Took a lot to take him down, a lot of fire. Oh, guys, oh, guys.
The flyer and the platoon.
Captain
took a platoon
Nova.
to finish him.
Captain Nova. Man, there was a lot of fire coming in here. Captain Nova went down, but there's still 1 Terminator left. Can you believe that? And you remember, Dan remembers when I had 1 Terminator left last time. That guy was unkillable. He just kept knocking shots off. We'll see how it goes. All right, we're going to remove the smoke from here. Everybody else, we lost 2 Marines over there from some fire. Nothing too bad right there. He tried to pie plate me here, but again, his gun is just a little long. He's got to get the guys to dial it back a little bit. They're overshooting us. They're shooting us where we were last turn is what they're doing. They did adjust the sights. So we are going to pull my objectives. I'm going to do that right now so you guys know. Let me see. I've got
this turn.
I got 2 already in hand, so I pull 2 more, right?
Correct.
1, 2. And we got secure objective 3 and Witch Hunter. Score a victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy unit with a Psyker, Psychic Pilot, or Brotherhood of Psychers special rule was completely destroyed. Yeah, that's those guys, and I don't think I'm going to completely destroy that one, but objective 3. Whoops, we had a little crash there. It's all good. Objective 3 is... This is 1.
This is objective 3 here.
Wow, that's way over there. No one is even close to that. So we probably won't get that one this turn. We'll probably have to get rid of one of these and see what we get next time. Not a lot of opportunity for points for us this turn, but we will do the best we can. We will shoot down some stuff and we will be right back after the movement phase. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, here's the movement phase. We move flat out with the Rhino. Trying to get down the road. This Terminator, he's going over here. He's going to see if he can get into here. He's going to try to go through here, get around some cover, see what he can do to beat on the artillery, rip the hatch open, and squash the brains out of the Imperial Guard traitors that are in there.
They're not traitors.
Everybody here just moved up. They're just moving up. They're converging forward, like Space Marines do, moving forward. I have an objective over here that's way too far to try to secure this turn. Probably discard that card. No one's going to be able to go out there and get that objective at this point. So, we will do shooting phase, and we'll come back with results for you guys. See you in a minute. Alright guys, here's what happened. I took a lucky chance. This plasma right here fired up at the flyer that was there, hit, penetrated, exploded. He flew back, landed here. 2 guys got killed. These right here. The commander that was in there, yes?
Platoon commander.
The platoon commander got killed, and then another guy, it looks like a
Plasma gunner.
Plasma gunner. And then the squad ran back. We couldn't shoot them again because we tried some crack missile shots against there, and they weren't as important as maybe getting a chance to knock that other flyer down. So it was a decent shooting phase. They failed a morale check, which added another point, so we are now tied 4-4. And it is, and just so you know, I did not take psychic phase because my librarian did get killed, so that's why there's no psychic phase this time. It looks like we are going to be moving to, oh, we're going to have to roll. Are we good? No. No, top of turn 5. That was the top of turn 5. We're going to move bottom of turn. What is it now? I'm totally confused.
It's now bottom of turn 4, my turn.
It's bottom of turn 4, his turn. I got so confused. I'm so sorry. So we're going to see what happens. Bottom of turn 4, his turn, and we'll probably have to end it there and see who wins. Let Dan go. If he can get some points, he might pull it out, and we're going to end it at turn 4 just because the store's closing. We started a little late, but we wanted to get this in for you guys. All right, we'll talk to you in a minute. All right, guys, we're back, and this is what happened. This flyer flew over here, dropped the squad out. They took this objective, and then we decided to end it because that added the point to Dan, and he could not take the other objective. One of his tanks tried to crash through the wall, and
2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them, and exploded one, and the other one just got damaged. So it was not good for the tanks there. They couldn't get through this this very strong Imperial brickwork or whatever is made out of here.
And therefore we have decided that the Space Marines are the traitors.
But it was 1 point up, and Dan won the game. It was a very close game, a very fun game the whole time. I hope you guys will like the video when we get it put together. We'll do our best. And one more time, the sign. Here at Fanatics, we gotta go because they're closing the store and they gotta get home. All right, we'll talk with you later, folks.